Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of My Father's Work. This is a Kickstarter that I just got in, and you can see this is a big box. See it, I don't really show you the game. We can kind of see here it is ages 14 plus, 2 to 4 players, about 180 minutes. I'm not sure how much of this I'm actually going to be able to show, as from what I understand, it's kind of got some legacy-esque to it. I don't think it's really legacy, though. I think it's more campaign style. So it's going to have some stuff that I may not want to show just because of the... to not be spoiler. But from what I understand, it's a worker placement game where you're going to be playing multiple generations during a game. Well, at least shows some of the stuff if it is what I think it is. Alright, I mean, already looking at this, the rule book looks like, yeah, it's a nice linen finish on that paper, which I'm always impressed with when I do that. Here we go, a Victorian mad scientist game enjoyed over the course of 3 generations. Shows you all the components there. Shows you the goal. And I guess we're going to get this out of the way. This is an app-driven game. I know a lot of people, if it uses an app, they're not very happy with that. But from what I understand, the app is one of these things where it's going to basically, from what I understand, you're going to have a town that you're going to be going through, and logging through the app's going to show changes that can happen to the town. So I'm thinking more campaign style is what I'm thinking, but I know people are twisted on the app. I agree if the app is the whole game, like in the case of, oh, I can't think of the game right now off the top of my head, but there was a pirate game where basically when I got done playing it, I just felt like, oh, I could have just played this whole thing on my app on my phone. I didn't need anything on paper. But if the app enhances the game, like makes it to where I can get deeper into the game, then I think it's a needed thing, especially if it's taking care of clunky stuff or keeping track of things that I don't have to keep track of. Anyways, as we see there, that was a lot of setup. Then we get to the gameplay, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So a lot of pages for the rulebooks here. But it's nice big wording, as you can see here. And as much as it may be a lot of pages, it looked like a lot of examples. So we'll see how that all plays out. And just let you know what's going to happen in between games. Looks like there's multiple endings, so I don't know. Sounds cool to me. So if the app can help... Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Looks like this spiral did some damage to the rule book here, but it is just a rule book, so... Alright, so here we got the Village Chronicle. Hoping the spiral didn't do some damage to the tiles. Doesn't look like it, just to the book. But, from what I understand, like, yeah, the Cost of Disease, I know, is one of the stories, or one of the scenarios. And then you can see we got the town here. Oh, sorry. That's a little upside down. But we got the town here, and you can see this is going to have multiple towns in. I'm just going to flip through them. Because from what I understand, there are going to be towns and where you can place your guys. Time of War must be another one of the stories. There's a lot of pages here. I'm not even showing them all. And I can show you how thick this is. So it looks like it's about... I was going to look at the page numbers, but it looks like it does the page numbers per story. So, since there's 3 stories, about 20 pages per story it looked like. That's kind of cool. Alright, then we have some tiles which you're going to be placing on your own personal boards to allow you to work or place. And then let you know. Now this does feel pretty thin. Oh no, it's just normal size cardboard. Just felt, I guess a lot of the games I've been playing lately have been really thick cardboard. So for some reason, I guess that just kind of felt to me like But no, it looks about normal size cardboard. Look like it's punching pretty easy. But not all that much cardboard. Is 2 pages, and then this is your separate boards, and you can see it's kind of dual layered here. Well, might be kind of hard to see on the camera, but it is dual layered, and there's going to be some spots here where it's supposed to be your personal journal, where you're going to have some cubes moving around. And then those tiles we saw, no, I punched one, there it is. They're going to go down into this, and then they got to where it can basically be taken out and whatnot. But each person's board, and they're supposed to, I think, look different. I don't remember. Nope, they look all the same, just color differences. But you can see there's, since it's supposed to be 4 players, we got 4 boards. I'll see if anything on the back. Nah, just the design, my father's work. All right. Then we have this board, which looks like it's a puzzle put together board. All right. And sorry about that glare there. I'm hoping it doesn't come out real bad. I don't know why I keep having that glare problem. But anyways, you can see here we got the point tracker around the outside here. We have the different generations. You're going to be going through 3 generations, and early life, middle life, late life of each generation. We have a creepy to angry mob, so I guess your creep meter, how creepy you are. And then they have this segment that comes off and on, and I'm assuming it has to do with first, second, or third generation as far as insanity goes. And the reason I want to set this up, and you can see where the tiles are going to go there, but let me go just flip to a random page. And you can see how the spiral is going to sit down inside of that groove so that you have the board set up like that to play on. Cool. All right, back to, like I said, this is a big box, but I already see there's some trays here. So let's go ahead and take a look inside this first tray. See what all is inside of it. All right, we have, looks like some card or some wooden bits here. I don't know if I can get the bag open. You can see, I don't know, kind of looks like a knight maybe, and then some gargoyle or something. Looks like a power. There's probably that creep meter. Insanity meter. Sorry, just making sure I don't miss anything here. Then we got probably that at the other end, the mob, depending on how your creep meter is. We have a round marker here and a first player marker. I'm assuming this is going to be the same thing we just saw in this bag. Just, sorry, I know I got off camera just to open it a little easier, but probably just in different colors. Got some type of book there, some type of chalice. And then we got, I saw the round marker, yep, the generation marker. Alright, oh, this looks different. Oh, it's just the other side of the book thing. I didn't show it because the other sides were blank on things. But, alright. These just look like plastic bases to go on your miniatures. Same here. So it looks like the colors are red, white, black, and purple. Interesting. I guess to go with that Frankenstein-y feel. Then we got some miniatures here, which if I can get my fat thumb out of the way. Looks like they do have a wash on them. If we want to understand, the miniatures don't really mean anything. You can use them as anything. That's the reason you have the bases. And the bases are just kind of to show what the worker is, whether it's you, your helper, a servant. And I believe you're supposed to have a wife since it's generational. So, but pretty nice looking miniatures. Some good detail on them. This one looks like kind of like a mad scientist, young mad scientist, young Frankenstein-esque maybe. All right, it looks like there's some spots for stuff to go down in there. All right, got some more trays. This one's pretty heavy. Let's see what's in this. Looks like some little glass vials. Interesting. So we got some cubes, some plastic see-through cubes. You can see blue, black, yellow, green. We have what looks like animals. Because we got, looks like a raven. Sorry, it's a little weird looking, but a raven. These are kind of small, so I know my fingers are getting in the way even though I have small fingers. A deer, a fox, goat. And it looks like a pig or a boar. We got a bear. Looks like they're all different. We got an owl. Trying to see if I can get them all. Sorry. We got an owl there. We got a shark. We did the bear. We have an elephant. Not sure what these are all about. Maybe you get some parts. I think I showed the owl already. Got a cat and a mouse or rat. Looks like a wolf and a horse and then a bat. Then we got some coffins, it looks like. Some coffins. And then we have some. Yeah, I think they're glass. If not, but there's some glass vials here with some corks in them. And the corks are removable. Maybe putting those cubes in there or something. And then we have some metal coins, which we'll take a closer look at, and some metal gears. Sorry, just kind of show the metal gears. I saw 2 different types in there, and there's a bunch of them. But there's some metal gears. We have a 1 coin. And it looks like a 5 coin. That should be everything in that tray though. We got some more cards here to add to these big cards. If I understand, there shouldn't be a ton of cards because the extra cards are inside of these boxes, which are supposed to be the story that you're going through. Like here's the cost of disease, and it kind of lets you know the components that are inside of there. And then we have the fear of the unknown and the components inside of there. And then we have a time of war and the components inside of there. And I will open those up, but let's go ahead. I think these are just, yep, it's just some more cards and a card tray. And I'll see once I sleeve those if they'll fit back in there. I mean, there is some room there and does look like some extra room, so maybe they should go back in there. And then this goes back on top. All right, so let me just put these to the side, and then I'll get zoomed in a little bit and we'll take a closer look at those cards. All right, so it looks like there's 4 of these, so they're probably player age, showing you the symbols, reminders, turn sequence. And there's a nice linen finish on these cards. And then next, we have those three decks. Oh, I thought they were separated by A, B, and C, but apparently not. Because I just opened them up thinking one was the A deck and one was the B deck. And you can just kind of see, from what I understand, I think you can go through these and go get what you're wanting to work on. But But you can see all types of minor necromancy. Yeah, I can't talk. And body purification. And this probably goes right on top of there. All right. And here's the bees. All right. Walk-in refrigeration, laundry detergent. Crossbred livestock. A telegraph machine. Mechanical stabilizers. Enact a blood curse or cure? Or did that say curse? Yeah, enact a blood curse. Okay. And then we have the C deck. I saw undetectable invisibility. The mistake. Elevator room. So I'm assuming, because I see victory points down here at the bottom, that these are things for you to go and try to achieve. An inhuman millipede. Okay. Then we have some cards left over here. These have some different backs. Like this one says teleportation, the creature, nyctalope, lycanthropic strength, immortality, love potion, time machine, giant spider chariot. And these look like insanity, so maybe this is some insane things that happen to you. Must be loved, arrogant, spoiled brat, an addict, existential crisis. But of course, then again, this shows some, I don't know, maybe that's not insanity, because these just look like, oh, compulsion, it says on the bottom. So maybe these are compulsions that you're trying to pull off. Cool. All right. We'll try to do a quick look at what's inside of these. So this one's the cost of disease here. And it looks like it's just got a bunch of, from what I understand, these are supposed to be separate bits and stuff that you'll need that are different. I don't know if there's something to let you know to take them out. But I'm assuming, well, I didn't see these wooden bits and everything, so maybe not. But I do see other houses and stuff, so maybe houses that go in the land. Then we have the vanities again. So some different buildings. Then we have some cards here. The cost of disease. For some reason these two cards are separate. And we have some letters here that say urgent on them. And then these say cost of disease on the back. So probably special stuff that has to do with when you're using the app. It'll maybe tell you to go grab this stuff. There's a metal mayor coin in here. Sorry, I'm not showing all that because not really sure what all this is, really, other than just showing you there's other bits and rooms and whatnot. I'm going to put this up to get to the next one. All right, we have the Fear of the Unknown here. I'll try to get this one a little bit more organized, hopefully. We've got a bag of bricks here. And then we got some more cards. And it looks like they say the Fear of the Unknown on the back. Alright, I'll try to dump this out to show some differences. I mean, the biggest one I see here are these things. It says Battle Dome Warrior on them. And we got basket tokens. What look like little bullseyes. Some type of money token. Like a hypnosis wheel, kind of. We got hand, and then looks like another brain. Got the extra building. I only see one of those, though. And then we just see extra little rooms. I'm not going to show all of them, but you can see there's just a bunch of extra rooms in there. All right, let's get to the last one. All right, we got a Time of War here. The Spectre of War haunted the small village. So I got thinking about it as I was putting that last one up. One of the cool things I could see about this little thing is, because it does use the app for telling you what to do with the cards and whatnot, is all they got to do is, if they want to do an expansion, is just expand with one of these boxes, and it's going to give you a whole new story. World Conquest. I don't know why those are different, but we'll show. Because these say a Time of War. Endless Clones, I saw that one. This got like a microchip on the back, gasoline, vitamin supplement, the time machine, giant teleportation, giant immortality, giant time machine, giant lycanthropic strength, giant. So these, you're just building giant everything, so I guess bigger versions of everything. And then these just say Time of War. Saw things like latex gloves, jet engine, ham radio, microwave. So just inventions, it looks like. But means you're mad. Alright. And last little bits. Just looks like same type of bits. Bunch of like guns and things like that. I don't see any extra buildings in there for the town, but cool. All right, well, I was looking forward to this one quite a bit. I still am. I do want to try it. So, see what type of generational mad scientist stuff I can get up to. But thank you for watching, and have a great day.